Hello and welcome, friends, to Seasons After Fall, the game that looks like it's all out of a really high-end painting, at least in my opinion, and also the game that I bought accidentally, and I'll explain that. So basically, while trying to sync my PlayStation controller to my laptop for Cuphead, it stayed synced to the PS4, and then I was using a USB cable on the laptop. So it basically was playing on both at the same time. So by the time me and Fern were done with Cuphead, I had bought both a month of PlayStation Now and this game. And before getting rid of it or anything like that, I mean, it was 20 bucks or something, I figured, whatever, I'll try it out. And honestly, I wasn't disappointed. I played a little bit of it, and I honestly think it's something that people would enjoy seeing because it's just such a pretty game, and it's different. And it kind of gives a different feel than a lot of games, and it's got its own, you know, it plays to the beat of its own drum, so to speak. So this is Seasons After Fall. Gotta start a new file. In the game, the art is just breathtaking. It's ethereal. If you know the way that the forest moves and the way that everything just looks like it's jumping out of a painting. Here is our main character, a little orb of light. And this orb of light can do all sorts of things, like make flowers bloom. And change the fucking seasons. But you'll see that in a second. And here's our innocent side character, I want to say. This cute little fox, whom the light uses as a host. It's a parasite. Okay, not a parasite, but you know, you'll see. It's so cute though. Look at it. I just want to jump in. I want to live in this game. How could you not think that fox is cute? Love the little loading screen too with the paint stroke fox. Now, I am just a ball of light moving around in the scary darkness. Oh, I never noticed that these are all roots. So I do not get this part yet. I think maybe it's just meant to show how powerful this little beam of light is. So basically this is like a tutorial, but it really has nothing to do with like once you start playing the game, if that makes sense. Like you just gotta bump it into all these little orbs of light, and then I can pulse. And I guess the pulsing helps flowers to open in this little root level. So I was like, you know, I mean, I was enjoying the kind of atmosphere, but at the same time I was like, what is the point of all this? So, I mean, you know what? Again, though, I didn't really play that far into it yet, so this could have huge repercussions that I don't even know about. So, maybe I'm not supposed to bump into all these stupid little things of light. I don't know. But it just seems like it's meant to teach you kind of what to do. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll use it later. And then, oh no, I'm being blown by the wind. Wait. What if there's an orb of light down here? Gotta get all the orbs of light. Nope, there was none. Oh well. Better safe than sorry. You never know. You never know. They called it barking, and it's barking for the fox, but it just doesn't seem like barking is the right term for what I'm doing right now. It's just like pulsing. More wind, take me away. See, now these I don't think I have to get, because they just keep coming. Like, it's, I don't know, maybe I don't have to get anything. Maybe I'm actually hurting myself. Maybe it just doesn't matter. It's ridiculous. So just enjoy the aesthetics, and we'll get to the real game in a second. First, I gotta get blown 6 ways from Sunday. pulse these flowers away. Take me away, come on. Oh, go. Oh, I forgot. I think that's what's supposed to happen. I got eaten. I think at first I was like, was that a boss or something? There's not a whole lot of explanation in the beginning. It's definitely lacking in the tutorial department a little bit, but it does help you once you start actually playing the game. Nice little violins going on. Reminds me of kind of like a Paper Mario style music.
You took a long time to wake up, Little Seed. If the Guardians were here, they'd give you serious reprimand. If you sleep too much, one day you'll lose yourself in your dreams and never wake up again. Yeah, that's exactly what the Guardians would say. But, luckily for you, I'm here to greet you today.
Oh, I'm
and
so
I'm
lucky.
much younger
Who are
than
you?
them, so I won't lecture you. Hey, our second guest has arrived earlier than expected. Let's see who it is.
It's a fox.
Little Seed, in honor of this special day, may I introduce your present?
You can't give me a living
A
thing.
wild fox.
Who do you
Better
think
than
you are?
nothing, I suppose. I would have
I
preferred a
honestly don't
smarter
trust his
and better
voice.
looking animal. A wolf, maybe. Still,
Aw,
you know what? It
foxes
doesn't
are
matter.
so
we'll
smart.
make do with this one.
Yeah, I don't trust that weird disembodied
Go up to
voice.
him. Don't be afraid.
Even though she's helping me
Gently.
learn the mechanics of the game.
Hey, not too close. You'll frighten him. Let him come to you.
Come to me.
That's it.
Come to
now
me.
entice him to the center of the sanctuary. That's it. Into the
That's
center.
it. Follow the ear-shattering sound of my pulses.
To eat. Perfect. Stay there, Little Seed. Leave the rest to me.
And now you're gonna force me inside of him. Or her. Don't want to assume the gender of the fox.
And hey,
And now I'm a
presto.
fox.
Now you have a body, you'll be able to visit the Guardians of the Seasons. I have no choice.
What if I don't want to
must
visit
stay
the
here.
Guardians of the Seasons?
So, where do I start? Oh, I know. If you follow
I'm a
this
fox,
path to
I'm
the
a
east
fox.
and travel beyond the tall grass, you'll come to the edge of the woods. This is the domain of the Guardian of Winter. It has
Why do I gotta see the harsh one
something
first?
I need, and you alone can get it for me. You'll realize what
See-
it is when you see it.
See, that's
But
what
I
makes
won't
me
give the
suspicious.
surprise away.
It's so unsettling. Like, oh, now I can actually bark. Like, it's the same thing for pulsing, but now it actually lets out a yip. And you just bark day in and day out. Alright, gotta go past the tall grass. Now, this game doesn't, this game is more like solving puzzles. Maybe puzzles is the right word, but it's definitely platforming. And it has a new sense of platforming.
Off
So
you
there's
go,
no
Little
enemies or
Seed.
anything like that.
Run, jump, enjoy your new body.
You're just a fox. That's
You won't
all
ever
you need
get
to
lost.
care about.
I'll always be watching over you.
Which is really unsettling. Stop watching me. I'm just gonna run and bark. Oh yeah, that's right. The flowers. Yeah, I'll show you. Flowers bloom when you walk past them. And the grass gets kicked up and you're just free. Oh! Yeah, the flowers all bloom. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And there's a different, thematic music for each, season, that you go through. Gotta bounce on the flowers. So the premise of this game, basically, in its most simplest terms, and again, this is just the beginning part because I don't know what changes, is that you have to collect basically the essence of each of the 4 seasons, and then you're able to control the seasons. You can change the seasons, and you use that to your advantage while platforming, because, say, in one season flowers bloom and you can bounce off of them, but then in another season it's cold and you can't bounce off of them, but then water freezes so you can walk across lakes, and you'll see a lot of that, as I play through, and it's just really cool. It's a cool concept that just I'm honestly really surprised this is what I ended up buying by accident. I pressed so many buttons while playing Cuphead, and this is what came of it, and I'm honestly like, wow, like, it must be a sign. Where the hell am I supposed to... Oh, down there. Or not. Let's see what I'm supposed to do. I think I gotta go upwards. Oh, yeah. Gotta scare the thorns. Open up. So I can cross. I am now a god fox, which makes me a trickster. Ancestors, these things freak me out. And they're all over this section of the world. They're just, I don't know, they're not necessarily scary, but the fact that every time you
lining the path?
pass them up, they kind of like wail out.
Interesting,
yeah.
Aren't they? But it can't have been easy with such big paws. Don't say too much about them when you see the Guardian. It might get upset.
I have not yet seen a Guardian get upset at me, which just leads me to believe that this disembodied voice is just a lying
The Guardian loves
bitch.
sleeping amongst the totems. Follow them. They'll lead you to its lair.
See, that didn't even lead anywhere yet, but it's not completely linear when you're trying to find your way. Oh no! What to do? Alright. Now it's starting to get into some of like the puzzly aspects, if I recall. Bark! Bark! Okay. Okay, so the jellyfish resonates my bark so that it reaches... It reaches a greater reach. Alright, now the Guardian of Winter is not too hard to find, but then obviously once you start collecting seasons, it's a little, And then I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen, like, once I collect all the seasons, because I have not yet done it, but I got 3 out of 4 seasons in my original, like, run-through of this, and it only got me 20% done with the game. So my guess is it's going to open up a whole new, like, thing for me to platform through, or maybe they'll add other elements, maybe there will be enemies, maybe there will be things to avoid, because, it's just, right now it just seems like it's, like, getting the seasons is all tutorial mode, like, okay, get the seasons and learn how to use them. But, okay, there's an item here. I know there is. There's gotta be something. Oh, no. Let's just go down into the cave. Duh. Lead me, Mr. Floating Jellyfish. Lead me down the really creepy cave with the wailing statues. God. And then, honestly, okay, upon first seeing this, do you think this is creepy, scary, or, like, cool? Because, I don't know, it seems like he wants to fight you. The art style kind of is a little jarring. He's hibernating. This is one bark. Just like, woof. Wake up, Mr. Bear. Don't maul me, please. I need something from you. And then he's like, I'm gonna murder you. No, not really. He's just like, here, take it. Don't disturb me ever again. You want to control Winter, little fox? Go for it. I don't want to anymore. I like that, like, scribbly gas art style for the bubbles. Aw, he just wants to sleep. But yeah, when I first saw, like, that, I was like, okay, is this like a boss battle or what? Like, I was like, all I can do is bark. But then it was like, oh, he just wants to sleep. So let's wake him up again. Let's be the most annoying little shit in the world. Nah. Alright. Now I have to take this thing with me, and I have to lead it back to where I started.
I sense you're on the way back, little seed, with a fragment of Winter.
Yes, sir.
I think it's trying to communicate with you. It may react if you bark. Bark twice if it's a bit deaf.
Which basically means always bark twice. Because it's deaf. Oh, look at all the snow. And then it activates these snow plowing flowers. And then I gotta jump on the switch. And now I got snow piles to play in. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, right, the things activate again, I forgot. Like, once you pass by them, I was like, what is that wailing in the distance? Wait, no! Oh, right, okay. So, now you see that vine, that thorn vine curled up, because it's winter. And that those things only happen when you pass by them. So now, I gotta bark twice, change it to spring, and it'll unravel. And then I gotta go like that, yeah. Okay. It's coming back to me. It's been a little while since I actually played. I forgot if I'm supposed to do something to this. Or if I just kill it. Yeah, I think I just murdered it. I mean, it's whatever. Whatever, I control the seasons. I'm gonna haphazardly and irresponsibly change the seasons at will.
You really amaze me. You're quicker than I thought. Just goes to show,
like I've done
you can't
before.
judge a book by its cover. The fragment's heading towards the sanctuary. Don't let it out of your sight.
It never goes out of your sight, really. I have nothing to worry about. It's a good little winter power ball. Oh, right, I gotta press the button. Oh no, it's all the way up there. Hup, hup, bam. And then you can see the little animation for the snow coming through the vine. A lot of detail, a lot of attention to detail. I like it. I mean, I guess they're not as scary in winter. Something about winter just always makes me feel safer. And maybe that's not the kind of attitude I should have. Like, you know, like if I were to go for a walk at 1 in the morning and there's just snow everywhere, I'd feel like nothing bad could happen to me. Like, snow just is so calming. I don't like winter. I don't like the cold. But snow is nice when it's like blanketing the entire world. Lead me, lead. That's dead, yeah. I actually was worried too. I was like, oh man, am I gonna have to bark twice every time that oh wait, I found something. I haven't found out what these do yet, but they're little drawings, I guess, that you reveal on your way back from each season. And I don't know, that one actually looks pretty creepy. It's like a ghost or something. Or maybe it's an icicle, I don't know. It's in that art style that's kind of weird.
I don't suppose
anyway,
the Guardian of
what I'm saying
Winter
is,
told you anything. Ugh, you have to excuse
No, you
it.
talk
It's
first,
always
please.
very tired. And between you and me, a tad grouchy too.
He seemed
The
fine.
Guardian is so bad-tempered that even the animals don't venture into this forest.
He literally did nothing to me. If you don't like him, it leads me to believe that you're evil. Anyway, I thought I was gonna have to bark twice to control
The
all the
Guardians
seasons.
may appear wise, but basically
God
they're
damn
very old. So old that they tend to talk rubbish. But luckily, they're here to protect the fragments. They just have to learn how to let go of them.
You done? Thank you. Now, before I forget, what I was gonna say is I thought I was gonna have to bark twice every time to change the season and like shuffle through them, but like it gives you a streamlined way to do that once you bring the seed back to the sanctuary. They only make you do this while you're herding the fragment back, so that's not too bad. And then you still get to control all the other seasons while you're leading each fragment back after you've collected them. So, the sanctuary, and then they block you off after each season in a very ominous way. That's 1 out of 4.
Look, little seed. The fragment's already in place. It's waiting for you.
Okay.
Move into the center. Go on. Don't be afraid.
I'm a little hesitant. I mean, I am just a fox. Bark, bark, bark. Something is amiss.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to have to separate you from the fox.
Sounds like a surgical remover.
The fragment may react
or
violently
surgical
during the merge
maneuver.
process.
I messed that up.
I'll be as careful as I can, but it's still a tricky procedure. I think it would be best for the fox to get out of the way.
Alright. On with it. Join me. I need to conquer the seasons, and now it's permanently winter.
Yeah, it's been so long since we've seen snow here. Now it's winter for good.
But not really, because I could change it.
Well,
'Cause I'm
here's
all
someone who
powerful.
sure hates ceremonies. You should possess the fox again before he escapes.
He won't escape. He waits patiently, like a good boy. I think he was this way. Yep. Oh, him lick himself.
Listen, little seed. There are 4 seasons, 4 guardians. If you merge with the other seasons, you can invoke them at any time. But to do that, we need the fragments. The second guardian lives in a swamp further to the west. I should warn you, this one doesn't like visitors. So keep nice and quiet.
I'll try. And now... No, I can't do it yet. Alright, it'll show me eventually how to change the seasons. But now I have acquired winter! Hooray! But... Oh, I can't change anything yet, that's right. Because I never had spring, or whatever, summer, whatever it was as default. So I have to actually collect that to change it. But that's okay. It's permanently winter. I can deal with that. Although I kind of wish... when me and Abby first played this, we were wishing that, like, oh, if he changed it to winter, he should have an Arctic fox, like, look. You know, like, he should change the fox's look. But I guess that wouldn't make sense if you're possessing the same fox. Anyway. But I think that'll do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the first installment of Seasons After Fall. I am really loving this game. And if you want to see more stuff like this, or if you like what you see, let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.